Good morning, everybody. This is Karen with Spiritual Intuitions, and I'm here for a daily read. So, when I was doing my chiming with my, I don't know what you call these tongues or whatever, they're the things that Buddhist chimes that Buddhists use. I heard someone in the collective say, why it was like irritation. It was like, why does she do that? It's irritating. I do it to clear out any negativity in the space, just so that you know. And if you're sensitive to the sound, I would recommend that when you click onto my videos, that you initially put it on like silence if it's too much for you. And perhaps that would be a solution for you. But today, I'm here to do a reading, and I picked a card from the chakras. It came out solar plex, and I looked up some information on the solar plexus chakra and what you may experience in terms of characteristics. Be assertive. Exert your will in a way that leads to expected results somewhat effortlessly. Have harmonious relationships with your surroundings. If it's out of balance, it's excessive control and authority over your environment and people. And that may be showing up coming from you or others. Or the opposite in case of deficiency or blocked energy, feelings of helplessness, irresponsibility, being obsessed with minute details, seeing life through a filter of plus and minuses while losing sight of the whole picture, being manipulative, misusing your power, lack of clear direction, lack of purpose and ambition, making plans or having a lot of ideas without finding effective ways to realize them. So all of this is dealing with the solar plex chakra. In Sanskrit, that's a language, the name is Manipura. Manipura, Manipura. It's the third chakra. It's in the area of your diaphragm, which tells me that any kind of breathing exercises you do, because the diaphragm assists in your breathing, any kind of diaphragmatic exercises, meaning exercises you do using your diaphragm, in terms of breathing or exercising it, moving it, could be very helpful to help clear any blockages. Also, the color is yellow, and it's a fire element, and it represents the sun, heat, energy, light, all forms of power, connection with heat, energy, the sun, and all forms of power. So, so much for the symbols. I'm sure that there are other symbols that you might see or that might come to you. What I'm hearing is that you want to be mindful of what shows up in your world when you watch this video. After you watch this video, be mindful of what, especially in nature, shows up. It could be how the light is reflecting on something, on a picture, on a door, on a mirror. It could be a bright yellow or golden color that you see that stands out. Whatever it is, try to just ask what it is that sign is telling you. Ask Spirit for a message about what it is that sign is telling you, and see if you can interpret, and if you could be like enlightened in a way around the color, the look of this solar plex chakra. Has petals around it that are radiating light. In the middle, there's a triangle pointing down, and it's circled in what looks like the sun to me, and it's radiating outwardly. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Archangel Michael deck regarding further clarification on the solar plex. But basically, when I ask for information on it, it's telling me it's about your confidence or lack thereof, and how you could allow people to undermine what it is that you know to be true, undermine your good progress, how it could, how people could, or how you could be trying to undermine people's progress. It could go either way. So basically, we want to look at power, and we want to look at ways that power are being used by you and by others in your environment, and how you allow people to impose power upon you or not. What are your boundaries, and what's healthy, and what's working for you, and why would you cave into something that's not working for you? Well, that could be just out of a habit that you do that. It could be someone who's very influential, someone who you care a lot about, who gives you a negative shot of sunlight, a shot of energy, and it kind of taints your power, or it kind of taints the way you have things. It kind of taints what's working for you. We have to be careful as spiritual workers to protect our energy and our thoughts, and to keep in balance this chakra, so that we can see things from an honest and authentic perspective, without ego, without blame, without judgment. So I'm done there. Michael is saying you're on the right path. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and the confidence to make healthy lifestyle changes. Well, I have to share with you something that happened to me yesterday, given that healthy lifestyle changes. What happened was, I was sitting here. I got a call from a family member who asked me if I'd like to come over, and I declined. And I got sad because I would be missing out on family time. And I said, well, let me go to the store and get some Heineken, which is my favorite, and some wine and some food, and so that I can, have a couple of drinks over the weekend, the holiday weekend, the 4th. So I went, and when I went to the store to get the Heineken, I picked up a box of it. It was in a box. It was a big amount of Heineken bottles, all in a box. And when I picked it up, and I've done this many times because I love Heineken, and I usually try to keep it stocked. But when I did it this time, I picked it up and the bottom fell out. And immediately there started to be these loud crashing sounds, boom, 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 all over the place. And the beer was busting. The bottles were bursting to the floor. They were falling from the bottom of the box to the floor and bursting. Beer glass was everywhere. One of the employees of the store came over and took the box from me, because I was kind of in shock as to what was actually happening. It happened really quick, and it seemed really explosive, to say the least. It was, a sign to me, no, you don't need to have Heineken to have a blessed weekend, to have an enjoyable weekend. I know you're sad, because you're not going to be with your loved ones, but that doesn't mean that you need to go back to old habits to relieve you, or in some artificial way of something that you're missing. You're not missing. You're in the space that you're in for a reason. It's all in divine right order, and you need to keep that in mind and keep the faith, trust the process, and don't allow yourself to feel like you need to reach out to something outside of yourself in order to relieve the pressure or to be happy. Just focus on what matters, focus on your work, focus on your goals, focus on fruition, on completion, on healing, focus on whatever it is that is really, really important, that you want to shine like the sun. What is it that you want to shine? What is it that you want to be so bright and to radiate so far and wide that no matter what, you would be happy, you will be satisfied, you will be fulfilled. Well, that was my story. I was, the guy who took the box from me, he immediately put another box of beer into my cart. And I said to him right then and there, I don't even know if I want this, beer right now, given what just happened, because I knew it was a spiritual sign. So I walked around the store for a bit and I thought about it and I was like, no. So I put it back. Because I knew that Spirit was telling me in a not so subtle way, hey, you got to give that up. You're on the path of spiritual development, of spiritual power, of manifesting what it is you want. And with that comes sacrifices. With that, sometimes you won't be able to be with your loved ones. Sometimes you won't have the things that you're used to, or you can't go to the things that you used to go to relieve whatever tensions there are, or whatever down feelings there are. Sometimes you have to dig deep into your faith, into your knowing, and recognize that you're not the same person you used to be. And with that comes, sacrificing the things that you used to do, some of the things that may not have been as uplifting to you, or as uplifting to you, may not be as uplifting to you in terms of what it is that you really need right now. And this card came out after. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And I totally get it, it's time to give it up. It's time to give up some habits, some things that lower my vibration that I've been holding on to in my mind to make it through, or in my mind to make it a little easier, but really have been in my way, especially given the level that I've achieved at this point, the spiritual level that I'm at this point. It's not going to allow me to do anything to put in jeopardy all of the work that I've done, to put in jeopardy all of my power, all of my blessings, to put in jeopardy what God wants me to do, in terms of delivering the message of keep the faith, keep on the spiritual path, keep developing yourself. Sacrifice whatever it is God's asking you to sacrifice at this time in space, because it's right at this time, and you're not the person you used to be, so let it go. That's my personal message that I got, and I just wanted to share it with you. Being in a space also of where you're trying to control other people, if this chakra is out of balance and you're trying to manipulate and control other people, is a space that doesn't serve anybody. It's illusion, because none of us have control over anybody but ourselves. None of us do. People do magic, they do, manipulative practices this way, that way, using different mediums. Some people do it with the words that they speak. They can cast spells, and they have a silver tongue, and they can talk you into anything. Some people mix potions. Some people just plain out lie and cheat and steal. But whatever the manipulative, underhanded, lower vibrational tactics that we used to employ, they're not serving us anymore, and it doesn't serve us to allow people to use those tactics on us anymore. So it's like a double-edged sword that's cutting both ways. Neither will you be able to use these tactics on others and it work anymore, and others won't be able to attack you with these things and it work anymore. But we have to keep our vibration high. We have to keep our chakras in alignment in order for us to have full protection, in order for us to have the coverage that is necessary to reflect all of this crap that's constantly being sent to us. What happens is they send it now in this time and space, and it's transmuted. It's transmuted into energy that can assist us. It's transmuted into power that works for us. All of the evil eye, all of the negative black magic, all of the things that people do under the moon, all of that stuff is being reversed and being transmuted. And it's being immediately transmuted to power for us. So energy is energy, whether it's negative or positive, whether it's good or bad. Energy is energy. And if someone is sending energy to you, take it, use it. Thank you. Thank you for making me stronger. Thank you for sending me all of what you sent me and keeping me in your forethought, because where attention goes, energy flows. Thank you for sending me your energy. I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it to better myself, to raise my vibration. And I pray that it is returned to you in divine right order in a way that serves you and uplifts you. I'm sure it will be. The question is, how long is it going to take for you to realize that? Those of you who are sending out bad choo-choo. How long, And for those of us who are on the spiritual path, what more can we do to transmute energy? What more can we do to let go of manipulation and honor and embrace just the truth? Just the truth. The truth is the most powerful thing that there is that you can embrace. Manipulation pales in the face of the truth. Once the truth is revealed, there's no manipulation, there's no lie that can withstand the truth. That's how it is. So, okay, awkward moment here. I want to do our Archangel Oracle cards. Spirit, please advise what else about the solar plex and the messages that you have. You're on the right path. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. All is well. So what that immediately tells me is that people are trying to send fear. People are trying to say, hey, you're not well. There's something wrong. Be afraid. Don't keep doing what you're doing. Give it up. But no, all is well. That's the truth. Everything else is false evidence appearing real. And that is just the lie. It's not the truth. So, all is well. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. So, you see, oh my God, there's such blessings coming from this, and this circle, the way that the blessings are coming out of his hand or whatever that is, and spiraling, it's like sacred geometry. I see it as like the circle of life, of beginnings, of new beginnings, of amazing things to come. So it's not far off. Hold on. It's the same color as this solar plex chakra, the same color, yellow, the gold, and it's coming. So just know you're on the right path, and in a very short time, you're going to be leaving whatever the situation is that has you question yourself, that has you doubt yourself. If it's people around you that are doing that, they're going to be removed. If it's a situation where it's a physical, location, you're going to move. Whatever it is, it's going to shift, and it's going to shift dramatically. And it's going to shift in a way that everybody sees it. Part of the solar plex chakra is like, I think it's connected to Leo, which is the lion in astrology. They love to be in the spotlight. It's going to be happening where everybody can see your good fortune. But the reason it's going to be happening that way is so that they know that it's not you, but it's God who's doing what they're doing. They know that it's Spirit who's doing all of this. And so that's why it's going to come up publicly in that way. And it's also going to come up publicly so that people can understand the direction to take in life, what they're here for. Some of what you do and who you are and the messages you have are going to hit certain people, certain groups of people who need to hear those things in order to transmute and transform their energy, their views, their vibration to higher levels. The earth is moving into higher vibrations. This is the age of Aquarius. We are moving up in vibration. And some of us, it's our responsibility and our charge to support others in doing that. And those are the people mostly who are watching this channel. Speaking of shifting vibrations, the best way that you could do that is to go outdoors, because Mother Nature is designed in a way to put you in alignment with what's happening. So if you're sitting in a box, your house or your apartment or your room, and with the four walls, it's kind of hard for those vibrations to get through to you. But if you go out into Mother Nature, you take your shoes off, you ground, you absorb the cosmic rays that are raining down upon us, the Aquarius energy, into your crown chakra, and you let it penetrate you. You let it be grounded in Mother Earth. You pull up from Mother Earth energy that is grounding, that is connected. Like when you look at a tree, or you hug a tree, or you touch a tree, or you see a tree, just know it's not just one tree you're looking at. That tree is connected to a network of information, a network of life, a network of trees. The roots are connected to other roots, and it spans much further and goes much deeper than what you know and can perceive. But if you touch that tree, then you connect with that energy, you connect with that knowledge. That's part of Mother Nature. It's very simple, yet very powerful. So please be mindful to go outdoors and notice, again, the card is the yellow. There's yellow all around this card. Okay? Not to mention that the cards that picked, the main back of the cards are also yellow with, it looks like an angel standing on a mountain with a rainbow and a magic wand. Oh my goodness, that's pretty amazing. So these are the messages that I'm bringing you. I'm gonna, Spirit, is there anything else? The only other message I'm getting is Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. I would say Google that phrase and see what it means to you. I would also say that some of you may benefit from tiger's eye, which has that little gold and yellow in it. Throughout the stone, it's brown with some have specks of gold and yellow. That may benefit you very much. or any yellow stone, especially bright yellow or gold stone, crystal. But I'm going to leave you with this message. I felt that in my delivery of it, it was a little awkward. But I'm committed to, working through the awkwardness, working through whatever comes up, because I want these messages to get to the people that they need to get to. And I know that it's going to hit some chords in some people in a very powerful way, because I have a group of people who are acclimated and drawn to my channel, and those are the people that I'm speaking to. I hope that it served you. I thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.